Well, welcome back to Brunch Business again. We're doing this as a series at the present time, so we're carrying through with the same sorts of themes of things that we need to do in business and following through. We're going to move a little bit to the side this time. We're going to talk about the true avatar. We're not talking about that movie that we all saw.
Avatar? It was a good movie.
It was.
James Cameron did a good job. But it's definitely not about that type of avatar, but it is a fictitious character that you produce out of for your ideal customer. And I've got my clipboard, as Gary always points out, and some of the things that are necessary is to, if you have existing customers, to find your ideal customer would be a great idea to have a chat with them. Ask them some relevant questions about their life, what they do for a living, where they go on the weekend, what movies they watch, where do they go to restaurants, all those sorts of questions. By doing that, by the way, you're building a relationship anyway, so they'll feel like you are truly interested in them, and you're building up some profiles there, so you get to know who your ideal customer is.
So you're starting with the people that you've already associated with, and then you're building in your own mind and constructing the person that you've got to go after even further, and then melding to the one that you're going to find to be the perfect customer.
Exactly, and if you don't have any customers yet, you can use surveys or do some research and use some surveys like SurveyMonkey, Jot Forms. There's loads of them out there, and you can ask some relevant questions that you would want to ask to find your ideal avatar or ideal customer.
Yep.
And like I just said, you could. I've got some things written here, and you want them to describe what sort of job they have. Get to know what drives them, what passions they have, what are their dreams, what are their desires. Are they married? Do they live in the country? Are they online customers? Do they prefer to buy online, or do they prefer to the one-on-one sort of thing? Do they have children? Do they do sport on the weekend? Do they take their children camping, say, for instance?
And shopping with them when they do shop. So that's asking the ones that you've got, but asking your mind, really, what it's about.
So you're asking yourself.
You're building it.
Yeah, you're building your own profile, and I actually give them names. I actually give our clients my ideal avatar names so that I can talk about Fred, or I can talk about Sherry, or whoever it is that I have created.
And we make sure we don't mix those characters up with our different products either, so that they're definitely targeted to the right product.
So you can even go into age brackets and what sort of clothes they wear. It's just so important to recognise who your ideal avatar is, because once you've got that, you know then how to target your advertising.
And it might sound a bit silly, but you've got to become childlike to actually live and be that person.
Exactly.
You're going into a pretend world and actually creating the person in your own mind and trying to live out that person.
Exactly.
And it'll give you an idea of what you need to do for that person.
Exactly, yeah. And not only you target your advertising, how you'll advertise is another important thing. So and then you'll be able to alleviate any objections, because you've got to know them so well that you will know what they like and what they don't like. So it's really important to build your profile. And what we're going to do this week, Gary, I've decided I've got our a template, an avatar template, the questions you can ask. So I'm going to pop that there for you to use free. So it's yours to download for free this week, so you can build your avatar. And remember, it's not just one person.
No.
Don't just build one profile. Build at least 5 and sit with your team and talk about it.
Yep. And in that case, actually create a bit of a game with it.
Absolutely.
And play out
Get
the
lollies
characters.
and the chips out. Make a party out of it.
But play the characters out is what I was getting at, really.
Yes. It's so important to do that, to really get to feel and be a part of them. So like I said, I'm going to pop a free template for everybody to use. So that's Brunch Business this week. I hope you have some fun with it.
All the best, guys. Enjoy.
See you soon.
Grab hold of that template.
Yeah, and keep smiling.